What's up, everybody? Hello and welcome back to some more Vicky 3 as Byzantium. We just got out of a war with Morocco and we've been expanding our market everywhere. Well, it's not our market, it's the British market. We've now amassed a group of subjects under us that's pretty cool. We have Morocco, Siam, Marina Kingdom, and Zanzibar, and Persia all under us, which is quite nice, right? You're able to get a lot of funds from them. They have 28k in diplomatic packs they're offering us, and that's just going to enable us to expand our kingdoms by a ton here. Especially if we get Persia up from Dominion to Puppet, right? Because that'll give them, they'll jump to like 25k-ish in money, I think they'll give us. And that's pretty impactful, right? Especially if we have Morocco with just giving us war reps now. So once we integrate Morocco and Siam, things are looking good, but that's going to take some time. I'm hoping to get us back to a base level of taxes here. That way we're not suffering too much. We're getting to the point where we got through all of our railways. The only one that's not caught up is Konya, but they have hiring problems in that region. And now we're getting up to our universities to catch us up. Then after universities, I want to get power plants. I actually kind of don't... I'm going to cancel the power plants. We don't need to do power plants right now. We'll kind of build those as we go. I need to not cancel my fucking... universities that I queued up there. Let's get our universities. I think that's what we're going to do. Let's just get as big and beautiful universities as we can. Attica was going to go to 10. That's what we're going to rely on. We're going to get our universities up. We're going to get our innovativeness to the cap. And then I think it's time to actually focus on like what makes us money and growing our GDP. That way we can expand our construction. I normally like doing the switch over to railways, though I think... honestly, it's probably, in hindsight, doing the whole railroad switch is probably a bad move. I think it just takes up so long of your construction capacity for very little gain. I mean, you do free up more people to work, but if you're not at your, peasant cap, which we are kind of at cap for some reasons like Amhar. Amhar is kind of gone. There's no more peasants left. We done hired all the peasants. It's not bad. There's property women. That'll give us some more peasants to put into power, because we have higher workforce ratio. But can I would love proportional taxation. No one's in favor of that, though. Private health for everything. We're kind of done with the laws in passing those. At least until we get commercialized agriculture, which is a little bit ways away, right? We're getting central banking and joint stock companies to just give us more social reform here. And then, what do we go for? More agitators? Actually, instead of joint stock, because that's getting spread passively, let's knock out labor movements. Let's get dialectics. And then let's make a play for mutual funds. Actually, instead of dialectics and labor movements, let's do modern sewage. And then dialectics, and then mutual funds. And then we're going to go back and work on our production stuff. What can we do in production? We'll reuse this later. We're not going to do it all now, but I think we're pretty caught up there. Also probably behind on military, but we've been relying on Great Britain to kind of bail us out in all the military wars. And I'm fine staying under their thumb as long as they don't try to make me like a higher level subject. But so far they haven't. I do need to actually invest in more government administrations potentially. Let's take a look at that situation. So if I said government administration and I went and said... sort by tax. We actually do have no tax problems in all of our states. That's cool. I'm actually going to stop improving our colonial affairs. We don't need it. It helps, but it's not super impactful for us. I'd much rather keep our pop growth up high. We get 82,000 a year in pop growth, which is quite nice. But what do we do now? I think we kind of just sit and rest and get our infamy tick down going. So that's what I'm probably going to do. I'll keep improving with my subjects, and I think next up, I think, is getting Persia into puppet status, right? So I'll wait until I can do that, and then I'll bring you guys back to see if we do the roll there. So see you guys soon. Okay, we need to start rolling the dice to see if we can get Persia into puppet status. We have a 24% chance of success. Let's just see. We failed, but I think I can call in GB for an obligation. So let's do that. Call an obligation, get GB involved. What is this? This is Persia. Well, they backed up. Here's autonomy. Oh, that was weird. That was weird. We're just gonna reload that because it like GB backed out of helping us, and then we had to retake this. We had to take the autonomy penalty twice, which I didn't like. Okay, so let's do that again. 37% chance this time. Okay, what's changed? And let's just see. If I were to do this again, let's try that one more time. Calling in an obligation. They join, and we have to call in, so we have to pay it twice. You see that, right? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna, here's what we're doing. We're gonna save scum. I'm just gonna keep re-rolling until that is successful, because that's weird. I don't like that. So I'll be back. All right, so I've decided to do something different here. We're gonna try regime change. They're gonna declare, right? We're gonna call in an obligation with GB. GB joins. We claim reduced autonomy. And we claim war reps against Persia. Just right at 50.1. No one else can get involved. We still have GB on our side. They have Kiva leaning towards them. And that works, because I couldn't get the roll to come in my favor with getting them on board here. Now I have a roll. Now we have an actual war with GB involved. We're the war leader, which is interesting. That's not normally doesn't happen. What's the point of changing this? They get cultural inclusion and cultural... Oh, I don't care about that. Whatever. Not worth the infamy there. All right, but we're going to get Persia on board. One way or the other. There's a war involving Austria-Hungary that we don't care about. We're going to raise our African Corps just to keep them around. Keep them available. Let's get our Navy in this region here, by the way. Let's just move them to the sea zone. And let's raise the African Corps in case they're needed. But we should be able to get an invasion here, not using our forces, and just rely on GB to fix it for us. That was weird. There's no way that we were able to... Yeah, I definitely don't want to get double charged here for the war goal. But I mean, we'll take what we can get, right? Like, if you have to do this weird shenanigans in order to get it to work, then I'm not above it. In terms of buildings, we're finishing up our government administrations and some universities. Our innovativeness is at 98 out of 113. Quite nice. And we're starting to build some rubber plantations in Aromia. In fact, let me actually go and queue up more universities here. Let's get it in... Sort by peasants, please. We're unemployed. We don't have no unemployed. Go to peasants. Let's get 5 universities in Ankara. Top me off and get my innovativeness cap, please. I want it very badly. Okay, so this is going to be an invasion of 53 versus... Okay, not the best numbers here. Let's try our own naval invasion. Let's do it over in Sistan. You know, you've got quite a few guys defending here. Theirs is probably going to go better than ours. That's a given. Here comes their navy. Here comes our army. Losing that fight, but we're also hurting their army, which should make GB's fight go better. I hope. All right, that's their full 87-man army over there. GB's winning their fight. We're up to 90 now. They're raising conscripts is what's happening. We're going to kind of piggyback each other off here. I don't mind sacrificing some of our African subjects to get this done. They already have automobiles. Jesus Christ, there's an automobile shortage. That's crazy. We've put so much effort into innovativeness and they're still already at automobiles? Like, where is that? That's... Actually, we're not too far from that. We could get it soon. Yeah, we get automobiles. Well, actually, it is kind of far because we still have all of these techs to do if we want to really... Okay, unless they focus it. I'm not sure. But man, catch-up is tough in this game. I know that's a common line for me, but it's true. It's real tough to catch up once you're... when you start behind the curve here. Oh yeah, we're just going to go crazy on the rubber plantations. Build it where it makes sense. We need to make sure we take control where we have peasants, though, because if there's no peasants there to work it, it's not going to benefit us. Even when we have no migration controls. We're violating sovereignty. This should do it. This should do it. Right? Because they have to contest that. There's the Ottoman army. We just push with this guy. Go ahead and raise conscripts on my armies. Upgrade all units. Raise conscripts wherever it makes sense to. Okay, this will do it now. Why is jazz involved? Go ahead and stop your naval landing. Go deal with jazz, please. Where's their capital? We gotta just march on their capital. Where's our focus in the region here? Here comes the British armies. Jabal Shamar got involved. Why are you not going to this front, please? Winning on that front. Okay, looks like we're going to finesse it. Oh, violating sovereignty is the way to go, apparently. There's our second company over here. Let's go ahead and get... what's something that already has prosperity? I like the infrastructure. I like the fertilizer plants. Let's do the 5% army offensive bonus here. Armies matter. Do you have any armies that are not moving? You're in Anatolia. You need to move. I'm going to finish that up, please. Advance, please. Make sure everyone's advancing. Good. We're pushing to their capital. Okay, that was concerning. Naval invasions are tough, but we still manage it. They shouldn't... we have half the... see, it's always weird. I feel like you shouldn't take down if the state's contested. We already lost one war in this playthrough because, like, we had half control over the contested state. Wish there was a better way, man. Our Persia should be fallen now. We're pushing back whatever's happening in the other regions. There are 3 reasons. Get them out. And Persia's now a puppet. Good. We fixed it. Nothing wrong. Took a lot of credit that war. Formation cannot reach HQ. What do you mean? Traveling to the Balkans, traveling to Ethiopia, Anatolia. These armies are all... alright, go back to the Basilica. What does this army exist for? Oh, they need to upgrade their infantry. Okay, and go. You're upgraded. Go to the Balkans. I can't transfer the dudes here. These are all skirmishers. These are all the right type. Why can I not transfer you over? You still need to upgrade? That's interesting. Okay, we need to put new stuff in our construction queue. We're not using all of our construction capacity. Looks like we need to get more steelworks as well as engines. Let's go and get some motor industries built. Sort by peasants. Let's get some in Ankara. Let's get tin in Ankara. Going all in on the motor industries, considering we have to build automobiles soon. Taxes are a problem. We'll just raise them. Up to 30 billion GDP. Still number 10. Still got to close with Canada and Italy. They're all growing at the same kind of speed as us. I need to get everything to a good level here. Are you back to being puppet? You are my puppet. Can we kick over some protectorates to being puppets again? No, how much are they giving us? 3K from Persia. Why is Persia so... They were giving us a lot more. Did we just ruin them? I bet you we ruined them by doing the war, so they have to now recover. That's probably what it was. But it's okay. Our funds are coming back. We're getting our industries done. I could throw in this dude if I wanted to. We're not going to do any laws, so let's just throw everybody in power. Keep our guys at 100% here. We're looking good. Looking good. Okay, what do we go for from here? Now we just build stuff, right? Don't really do any expansion. Actually, Ottomans, I know we just got a truce with you. Oh, damn, I did reset the truce with the Ottomans. That kind of sucks, because they have some more states we can take. Yeah, we could take these 2 states here, I think. Should have been cool here. Rubber boom's going on. Nice. I do want... Oh, taxes, man. Taxes, taxes, taxes. Okay, that's all fine. All right. I think I'm going to let us get through our queue of motor industries, and I'll bring you guys back when it's next time to make a move here. We're going to try to get back to a base level of taxation. We're going to try to keep integrating people like Siam, 62% with them. Like, let's just roll the dice now here, I guess. Roll the dice. Bam! There we go. We got Siam. Okay. We will continue this with our other subjects as well. That means Siam's now paying us. But I'm going to get through the queue, and maybe we tackle Burma next. Evidence of Pax, that's a little scary. Maybe not Burma. But I'm going to look around and see what we're going to do after we burn through some of our infamy here. But still working to get back to our baseline, which will then allow me to invest pretty heavily in some other cool stuff. Let's also build some universities real quick. I need to chase that line that we have set here. Peasants, give me some universities in Konya, since they're struggling so much to keep up with the growth here. And in fact, let's go and get ourselves... We're back to where we can now invest in construction sectors. Let's start doing that more often. So give me 2 construction sectors. All right. I'm going to go keep fixing our economy, getting us back to baseline, getting through our queue, and I'm going to keep building up some construction sectors whenever we have the funds. And I'll bring you guys back once I have an update. Real quick, I thought I'd check in. We can reduce the autonomy of Morocco and welcome them in as a... what is this? This is a dominion now. So Morocco is now our dominion. They will pay us a little more money. We've gotten back to our baseline of taxes and it's doing pretty well. We've finished up all of our universities, and I realized we unlocked philosophy department. So we now have really exceeded our cap, and we get a bonus to 30 uncapped spread, which will go towards our catch-up of tech, which is pretty nice. We're currently getting mutual funds. This will help really increase our investment pool, which will be nice. And then we can also go, after this, we're going to knock out some of the other techs over here on the left. We're going to get pump jacks, steam donkeys, and thrusting machines. And then we're going to start focusing on military, because I need to increase my strength if I ever want to, you know, go it alone and break out of this market, which I'm not sure I do really want to do too much, but it's still an option. So we're going to probably pursue it. Right now, I think I'm mainly waiting for some truces to be up. I want to attack the Turks again and get the last of our states free. There's also the Hungarians here, but they're quite scary with 300 troops. Like we still only are repping 81 troops with no spare guys. So I'm gonna just grow my economy here, chill out, do that kind of stuff, and take advantage of having GB on our side to get stuff done. Maybe we start expanding into the Afghanistan, Kalat, and Kilwa. Afghanistan would be a really good subject to have for as a protectorate for 12 infamy. But we're just going to let some time pass, get our infamy down below the 25k threshold, and just start paying off our credit limit and expanding our economy by doing some more construction sectors. But that's what I'm going to do. No need for you guys to watch that. I'll come back once we're through the motor industries and we need something else to kind of build. Yeah, motor industries are still pretty expensive, so we're still making money there, but maybe we'd look to do some more rubber plantations, maybe 4 of them, and then kind of 2 in each one, because each one of these takes 5,000 workers. So, assuming we're efficient, you could technically do 4. You could do another 4. We'll let some spare there. Then you could do another 10. So let's go and get everybody up to cap capacity here. And we'll have some extras because the availability of jobs will be fine there. But we're going to kick up the rubber plantations and the motor industries. We're just working towards being a car manufacturer is what it sounds like. Rolfolk, what do you want to do? And we're not doing that. Whatever. Anyways, I'm going to keep building, and I'll bring you guys back with an update once we've seen some growth. Okay, real quick. France is attacking us for a regime change. Which is crazy. So they want us to become... They want Siam to become a certain... They want to take Bangkok and Tenasserim. Okay. This is interesting. Because I could declare independence here. What in the fuck? Okay, this is weird. I'm going to choose to believe that we're going to be fine here. And they want Constantine, so we're getting just dragged into a war here. They will no longer accept my offer for independence, so this is going to be interesting. There's China. Just for Siam. Yeah, they want part of Siam. Leave me alone? I don't want this to be, because they attacked Siam. This is all about Siam, so they attacked me. And they decided that GB is who they were going to deal with. Okay. I think we just got a tech research, didn't we? Oh, we did. We got mutual funds. That's a huge tech for us. Huge. Publicly traded everything. Everything is publicly traded. More capitalists. The more, the merrier. Let's also go ahead and go to barbed wire here. Yeah, deal with it. Publicly traded. I don't care. Alright, I'm going to swap all these over. You don't need to see all this. But we have a war coming, so I'll bring you guys back whenever we can declare the war, or the war starts. And we'll kind of watch, see what happens. We're just going to spectate. We're not going to lose too much here, so we'll just let it go. So, no, the war's still going. I thought the war was over. But it's progressing. I completely missed the start of the war. That's my bad. What's happening over here? They want Constantine. Can I just go and, like, take a small army and just be a marauder here? Let's do that. Let's just cause trouble for the powers that be. Right? So let's just go take out, like, this front here. Why are you stationed in North Africa instead of fighting on the front? It's a good question. But there's a giant front over here with China. Russia got called in on Byzantine side. Which is interesting. Not Byzantine, GB. Which is also our side too, so it's not technically a lie. Quick GDP check. This is a war between kind of all the top GDPs here. You got France, China. British Raj is not directly involved, which is interesting. We're at the 10th million GDP. We're catching up to Belgium. We're real close. Canada's kind of growing crazy. What the fuck is Canada doing over here? I mean, it might be supplying all the raw resources Canada might. But we're doing good. We're kicking through our motor industries, our throughput here. Rubber still king. And also there's a huge demand for silk, which we're trying to meet. And also coal is still in high demand here. Just get the industrialists some power. We're passing restricted child labor. It's beneficial. It's good. Then what do they need? Kyrgyzia. So let's just, hopefully they are smart enough to go for Kyrgyzia. As Russia gets ran over. If Russia taps out right now, though, we'd win. No one wants anything from Russia, so they might concede eventually. We're just taking all of France's land over here, because we can. There's a naval invasion happening in the home plans. They're failing, though. That's good. There's 375 troops stationed here. That's a big army. The 120th British Army. Let's see, what army are we at right now? We're at like the 12th, so we're right there with the GB. We'll contribute, do what we can. Jesus Christ, it's crazy. All right, we're just going to keep fighting this war, though. What are we doing as far as here? Public trading. Oh, we have public traded. Philosophy department should progress. What building doesn't have... What building doesn't have philosophy department? Everyone has it. Oh, you need to hire an Ankara. Ankara needs to hire people. Same with Konya. Oh, no wonder. Oops. Alright, but we're going to fight the war through. Well, when I say if we're going to fight, we're going to sit and spectate the war. And just kind of see what happens. So, yeah, we'll keep chugging along. There's no one at this front. I could go and cause some problems over there next, so... First comes Africa, and then we go and do other stuff. Maybe we can go and invade the south of France. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Oh, actually, we have the French-Senegalese army coming this way. Don't think I'm scared of Senegal, though. Yeah. Fall before me in my might. Africa is my domain. Holy naval invasions. Okay. And the war goal is this region. We occupy 50% of it. Oh, did we lose our leader in Basilica? We did lose a leader. Rest in peace, that dude. We got the Intelligentsia dude on it. Alright, we're just gonna keep pushing. I'll bring you guys back if there's any, like, crazy stuff happening. Looks like France is about to invade Siam and get their war goals uncontested, because no one's coming down here to fight them. So that's the thing. Meanwhile, stuff's happening over here. I seriously do think I could do a naval invasion here. Let's just try it. Now, they're all the way in Ethiopia. Let's get our navy back to, like, an actual useful place. Like our homeland. So let's watch how this happens. This is just going to succeed, because no one's there to contest it, and Siam doesn't have any armies raised. We'll need a navy here if we want to contest this. There's no fleets. Yeah, Siam's not really doing anything to help itself. Also native uprising against us somewhere. Not doing anything with government reform. Go ahead and push this. There goes the Senegal. Looks like they have another army coming here, so let's go ahead and deal with the other region. Don't know why we're defending over this. There's an Australian revolt. Okay. Pretty big one. Or a moderate size, because all of Australia is fucking huge, so... It's kind of hard to tell. We're paying off our credit, ever so slowly. And someone's finally going to come and push this front. We just need to take this region right here. That's the war goal. Damn, you were so close to doing a smart thing, and then you just backed away, huh? Understandable. This naval invasion is about to happen. Since apparently no one's a navy can contest this, oh, we white peaced. Okay. That's fine by me. I mean, I didn't get anything out of that war regardless, so... I'll catch you later. What do we want to do? This army. Go fix that, please. They're probably going to get pushed back a little bit there. And let's finally pay our government wages. Yeah, there we go. Back to a steady state. Okay, looks like we're getting the last of the motor industries gone, and then it's just all about the rubber. Tons and tons of rubber. Can you guys finally hire in Kenya? You're close. Ankara's the one that's suffering. How's Ankara doing? You've got 2K peasants. Why are they not working? Do you need more qualifications? Oh, that's so terrible market access here, too. There should be a bunch of armies coming here because the war was ongoing. Yes, there is. Okay. Institution check. Everything's looking good. Nothing new there. Can we go up a tier in our laws? We're doing child labor right now. But what about this area? We could do like old age pension. Wage check. We don't want old age pension. Old age pension is crazy. Workers' protections, though, or regulatory bodies. Both are good. I prefer regulatory bodies because workers' protection also raises the wages, which, while good for your citizens, can hurt your economy. So it's a risky trade-off, that law. There goes child labor. We've defeated it. It's gone. We could raise our education investment if I had more funds. Speaking of funds, let's see if we can build any of that stuff. Taxes. We need one in Yemen, so let's build one in Yemen. Are we done colonizing anywhere? No progress. Okay, we'll just let that sit. We're about to have access to Darfur. Egypt's still scary as hell. I could probably fight the Turks, right? Someone wants to enact oligarchy? That's crazy. A little bit aggressive, isn't that? Where'd all of our money suddenly drop away from? We were at like a decent amount. Now we're just kind of suffering. Siam and Morocco. Speaking of Siam, how close is our truce to you? It's 6 months for Siam and 28 for Morocco. And then we have a bunch with the other guys. Okay. All right, that war is getting done. We're going to get through our rubber plantations, and I'll bring you guys back once it's time to make a move that's not us getting attacked by France for some reason. Okay, we can now revisit. Did we just lose? Oh, they actually did lose it. He sacrificed Tenasserim. So they just sacrificed my subject. God damn it, man. Okay. We can force Siam into being a puppet here. We can try at least. 66% chance. We failed. Do I just re-roll this? Or do I... Let's try one re-roll of this. I don't want to sit here and fight this war. 66% chance. We'll just give it. We'll give it a go and see if we roll lucky here. 68% chance. I was wrong. 69. It's actually going up. And they accept it. Okay. So there we go. We have Siam under us. And we're getting pretty close to having our truce with, I believe, Morocco being up in 19 months. We can do more there. We also got an alliance with Portugal, which is interesting. That has some opportunities for different stuff. There is Gaza and Transvaal over here. We could maybe try to get on our side here. There's also a lot of people involved in doing that. The other one is Afghanistan. They're in the Russia's customs union. Who else is in your customs union? Afghanistan, Kara, Kiva, and Romania. I didn't see Kalat in that list. You're kind of weak. You know what we can do? Let's go ahead and fix this these return states that we have with these guys. 2.9 infamy per. And I want my damn states back, please. What's your war goal? Conquer state. Don't think people should get involved with me. Let's just take those two goals. We took Erzurum, and then what was the other one? Okay, those are going to be our core territories. Then we're going to do one conquer state, and we're going to just throw it in for this one up in the north of Dobruja. And then that's it. We'll run with those, and I think that's going to be all of our reasons here. Problems of 15 troops. We should be able to handle these guys with just the home army. But just for good luck here, we're going to station the army of the Basilica up in the north here. The only thing we're concerned about is one of our neighbors here getting involved. Cough, cough, Austria-Hungary. So we want to really make sure that doesn't happen. Spain also. Let's just improve with everyone who's on our front. Well, we don't care about Wallachia. We do care about Hejaz and Egypt, though, who are antagonistic to me. So we'll see how this goes. What do the roll folk want? No thank you. I need to get someone who's not one of those two in my government form right here. Yeah, we need to transition away from rural folk being in power. Which is happening. The intelligentsia are now the majority party. What if I just threw you in and got the industrialist instead? We'd just tank it. Okay, because we have a jingoist for the industrialist. So let's get rid of the jingoist. A positivist. That's not terrible. We could do some things with a positivist. I don't know what yet, but there's definitely stuff. 50 speech is a good one. Roll folk apparently don't like that. Who's in charge of you? Authoritarian. God damn it, roll folk. Oh, we've apparently refined our production. Oh, okay. Okay. We would need a large oh, we need to be in our own market is what that tells me. All right, come on. Get us out of here. Everyone declare neutrality. No one's back down. And there we go. We get our war. We get our war. We can get out and basically just deal with all the Turk stuff, right? Like this connects us to our other subject here, yeah. So now we have a land route to Persia. That's cool. We can fight Morocco. We can get our infamy down. We're going through our queue. Oh, we queued up Glassworks next because that's the next most expensive thing in our market here. You can see it's kind of been paid off a little bit, but it was hella pricey for glass. Guess we need to do more. Yeah, see, it's coming back up again. And also, if we kick up our construction to the next tier, we'll also have the glasswork demand as well. Who is not on this front? Let's go and take the small army. Please come to this front. Please and thank you. And this is a gone and done Turkmen over here. Okay, that's all fine. All good in the hood. Okay, Pump Jacks is researching. Then it's going to be threshing machines, and then it's military focus. Looks like we're getting repeaters spread to us. I kind of want to get... Let's go and stop the repeaters. Jazz hates us. That's fine. Give me gantry planes, floating harbor, ironclads, and let's just go... Let's get over to steam, like steel-based ships, please. Knock out everything in that strata for me. And then we're going to come back over to here. And I think we need to hit up things like steel frame buildings. Sounds good to me. We'll just let that kind of tick. Battle's been fighting in the background. Nothing to really see here. It's just kind of a one-sided stomp because the Ottomans are nothing anymore. The early game, not Titan, but the early game foe is reduced to a sorry state. And let's go ahead and reset the state actions in some of these provinces. And let's go ahead and incorporate all of the states here, because they are close enough to us where it's warranted. Okay, kicking up our education to the next level, always a good idea. We have a North German mass migration to northern Thrace. That's fine. How's Austria-Hungary feel? They feel all right. What's your alliance chain looking like? That's scary. That's Russia and France? Must be nice. Must be nice. Russia, if I was to ever try to ally you, what's your acceptance there? It's pretty low. Pretty low. All right, GDP check. We're right there neck and neck with Belgium. Canada's still a little spread out, and then there's some stuff going on with these guys up top that we're not going to just deal with. So, but we're going to close that gap as best we can. I'm content to how this has gone so far. It's been pretty... There's been some shaky moments, but overall, we've done a pretty good job of staying with the program and actually making something out of nothing here. Especially with how small we start. It's not like our craziest start, but I'm happy with it. Johor, you're fighting France. What is this? You're going to die. You're dead. It was nice knowing you. I'll write about you in my memoirs. I should be pretty close to this Morocco alliance, or truce done. Yeah, 7 months. Feels like time is passing really slow for the speed that we're on. We can reduce autonomy in all of our other subject nations that we have. For free, basically. That's the benefit of converting Siam to a protectorate. Or to a subject country. What would you give me? What crazy stuff would you give me? Corsica. Yeah, I'll pass. I'm not that eager to kill myself. Not today. Up to 136 construction capacity. We still have a huge demand for cars. Compulsory primary school sounds cool. Let's try to pass that law. Suck rocks, industrialists. You're not in the government for a reason. We've got a reformer. I should put you in charge. Grant leadership. You need part of the government. When's our next election cycle? Sugar and tobacco and bananas. Automatic irrigation sounds pretty cool. Let's try that. Just turn it on. Use more. More engines is fine. We'll just produce more engines to meet the demand here. Output raw material for me. Thank you kindly. So we've also been getting some, what's the word? Some power plants built by just actual investment here. So let me kick over some of the regions that have power plants to use actual things that need power. For instance, this power plant, this Ankara, can kick over to electric street lights, please. And we're going to take our... Well, can I actually kick this over to electric fences? Let's do it. Kick you over electric fences and then take our... Where's our... Oh, we haven't built any logging camps over here. That's interesting. And car still is a shortage. Is that just because we haven't hired anybody? Yeah, you need to hire somebody and you'll be able to work here. Just convert some peasants. You're good. You got your university. You're still 20k short, which is wild to me. You gain... how many aristocrats? You get 5 aristocrats. You need a lot of capitalists. Capitalists are going to grow so slow. Academics, you need a ton. And you gain a ton per month. You get 41 academics a month. Okay, so those will slowly fix themselves. Ankara is a place we shouldn't invest in because it's having trouble with using the fucking peasants and converting them. Do we have enough supplies so people can get out of subsistence farms? I mean, we have clothes. We have a ton of wheat. Well, alcohol. We definitely have alcohol. Yeah, a ton of... Well, that's not alcohol. Alcohol's right here. Like how I can't sell a damn thing for money here. What about my tea? Yeah, I can do better. Coffee's a good one. Sell it to Egypt. What are we passing primary school? Oh, bureaucratic trust permanently. Yeah, hell yeah, I love that. Can't wait till they take that out like they did, what's it called? It did, popular playwright. That's the word. Okay. Okay, we're making a lot of money again. Let's pay off our credit for a little bit. We need to expand our customs union. That's all irrelevant. We should be able to do Morocco soon. How much time has passed? Am I just spinning in circles here? Morocco is 3 weeks until we can grab them. Improving with our neighbors. Ottomans are... Oh, goodness. That's a good-looking Byzantium, man. So who is protecting Montenegro? If I were to just, like... Try this. Who would get involved? Italy might. Let's just, like, throw it out there real quick. How big of an army are you repping, by the way, Montenegro? Let's throw out the Basilica. Get him over there. Transfer subject. Who else wants involved in here? Can't wait till, like, Austria decides, like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to attack Sean in this. Let me guess. You also want transfer states. Yes, you do. Can the treasury bear such an expense? We're just going to do... Get a university, please. Thank you. And here comes Montenegro. We're going to take Montenegro. I want the Ionian Islands to get involved so I can kill them. So I can kill you! Please, come help your friend. They did not come help their friend. The bastards. Alright, Montenegro. Well, welcome to our wonderful country. We have cookies and stuff ready for you. Hope you like it here. We're going to just zoom past Belgium here and get into the top 9 of our states. I'm trying to go back down. Cool, we'll improve with you. Morocco, come and become our puppet. Thank you, Morocco. Mr. Ionian Islands, I want you to die. France is still doing some crazy stuff. They're going and popping off. More power to them. I think we can now build a couple more construction sectors. Let's do this where we still have spare peasants. Ankara is a no-go because it's terrible. It's having a terrible time getting stuff built there. We'll get 4 new construction sectors. Shot in the dark. We don't want the coup to happen. We are anti-coup here. Transportation shortage in 2 states. I don't even know what that thing was for. Let's go and make sure those 2 states have a railway. Make sure the railway's after the construction sector, though. These, of course, take 3 years and 3 years, respectively. Okay. What's our next big play? We look pretty good, if I must say so myself, in this region. Let's go and start colonizing 2 of these, even though it's going to take 80,000 years. Maybe we start making a play for, like, Darfur. You're so poor, it's not even worthwhile. I could go for Buganda. Let's go for Buganda. 5 infamy's not terrible. Let's go for Buganda. I could just conquer it directly. Yeah, I know you want my states directly, huh? Go for African Corps. Make sure Buganda does not resist. Maybe we raise taxes 1 level to pay off our debt for once. $42 million, that's a pretty good GDP count, right? Especially since the 60 is kind of the lower cap to start getting into the big boy club. We're right there. Canada is just popping off. What is going on in Canada? Right, let's go and look at, like, Ontario, right? Woo! 25 tooling workshops. That's quite good. And there goes the coup. Get out of here, roll folk. God. The audacity to coup me. Just the audacity. Okay, so we're going to still have the roll folk in power. So they're still gonna fucking win, even though we're doing the damn thing, huh? I wish you had better ways to interact with elections besides these events. Let's get just the enactment success chance here. Alright, now we're gonna have a subject down here. Do we have any... We have protectorates. Luang Bing and Montenegro. Okay. Gotta remember to kill those guys. Did France win this? France did win this. Or they're in the process of winning it. We're winning this battle pretty handedly. 1902 means there's 36 years left. About a third of the game. A little bit more than a third of the game. And we've done well. I feel like in this episode we've kind of doubled our GDP or close to it. I remember we started like the 20s, right? Now we're at 43. Our growth is kind of meteoric. Let's look at our curve. Like, you can see our slope is increasing, right? More so than I'd say the other guys' slopes are increasing, but we're kind of in the peak of our growth. We need to keep getting this on. And it would be helpful if we could get into some wars where we can get good opinion with our dad. What do we do with this law change? Should we just keep them as is? Yeah, keep our current government in. We'll just get the radicalism. That's fine. No one's supporting it. Let's get out of this war, and then I think we're going to put a cut in here. It's 1902. Yeah, it's a good time to do a cut. Fall for me, Buganda. You've got quite a bit of stuff here. 22 mil. That's not terrible. Oh, it tells you your occupation progress. That's an interesting UI. I'm not sure if I love that. It's there. Oh, there's an epidemic. Oh no, our silk. It's dying. Okay, there we go. Uganda's dead. Get out. Get out of our nation. Well, come into our nation, but get out of the war. Alright, there we go. Uganda's ours. We are going to protect her as many people as possible. Let's improve with Uganda. Let's actually reduce autonomy in some of our subject states. And with that, I think we're going to put a cut in. Right, we've done pretty well. 45 million GDP. Nothing to complain about there. We can probably get, I believe, to where the U.S. is, maybe. Like, get in the top 5 at least. Considering we started off as one of, like, the weakest nations, I'm not too chuffed about that. We built out our little, like, market within a market so far pretty well. I think we'll keep... I think we might just stay with Daddy GB over here. I don't see the need to leave him. Like, we could, and it's definitely an idea. But we're kind of comfortable where we are. And that's a great way to kind of self-sabotage, is by fighting that war. Because right now we just have a protection. Like, we have 82 units, right? How are we going to stand up to this guy, or this guy, or this guy, without having someone to come and fight with us? So we're going to kind of keep it how it is currently. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Sean, this Blue Screeners, and I'll catch you in the next one.